Alright, good afternoon everybody. My name is Chris, and today we're going to be going over the SB360 Capital Partners LLC liquidation sales as of Wednesday, July 3rd, 2024. So these are the SB360 liquidations going on, and obviously no surprise, I correctly predicted that SB360 Capital Partners LLC will be the liquidation company, so they are now liquidating the Sears and Roebuck store at the Weberstown Mall in Stockton, California, and this just goes to the address. And then we get to Rite Aid. So we have a couple of Rite Aid stores that are closing. So we have the Rite Aid store in Los Angeles, California, the Rite Aid store in Allen Park, Michigan, the Rite Aid store in Almelo, Michigan, the Rite Aid store in Ann Arbor, Michigan, the Rite Aid store in Battle Creek, Michigan, two Rite Aids in Bay City, Michigan, two Rite Aid stores in Burton, Michigan, one Rite Aid store in Cadillac, Michigan, the Rite Aid store in Davidson, Michigan, the Rite Aid store in East Pointe, Michigan, the Rite Aid store in Fenton, Michigan, the Rite Aid store in Flint, Michigan, two Rite Aid stores in Flushing, Michigan, two Rite Aid stores in Grand Blanc, Michigan, the Rite Aid store in Grosse's Point Farms, Michigan, the Rite Aid store in Harrison, Michigan, the Rite Aid store in Harrison Township, Michigan, the Rite Aid store in Hillsdale, Michigan, the Rite Aid store in Iona, Michigan, two Rite Aid stores in Lansing, Michigan, the Rite Aid store in Lapeer, Michigan, Rite Aid store in Linden, Michigan, the Rite Aid store in Lenovia, Michigan, Lenovina, Michigan, probably pronounced that wrong. The Rite Aid store in Lowell, Michigan. The Rite Aid store in Ludington, Michigan. The Rite Aid store in Marlette, Michigan. The Rite Aid store in Middleton, Michigan. The Rite Aid store in Milford, Michigan. The Rite Aid store in New Haven, Michigan. The Rite Aid store in Peto's Cay, Michigan. The Rite Aid store in Portland, Michigan. The Rite Aid store in Roseville, Michigan. There were two Rite Aid stores in Saginaw, Michigan. The Rite Aid store in Springbank, Michigan. The Rite Aid store in Traverse City, Michigan, the Rite Aid store in Troy, Michigan, the Rite Aid store in Warren, Michigan, the Rite Aid store in Whitehall, Michigan, the Rite Aid store in Wyandotte, Michigan, two Rite Aid stores in Alliance, Ohio, the Rite Aid store in Ashtabula, Ohio, the Rite Aid store in Bowling Green, Ohio, two Rite Aid stores in Canton, Ohio, the Rite Aid store in Cleveland, Ohio, the Rite Aid store in Coshocton, Ohio, the Rite Aid store in Dayton, Ohio, the Rite Aid store in Defiance, Ohio, the Rite Aid store in Findlay, Ohio, the Rite Aid store in Fremont, Ohio, the Rite Aid store in Hillsborough, Ohio, the Rite Aid store in Kenton, Ohio, the Rite Aid store in Lima, Ohio, the Rite Aid store in Lorain, Ohio, the Rite Aid store in Marietta, Ohio, the Rite Aid store in Maroon, Ohio, the Rite Aid store in Messalina, Ohio, the Rite Aid store in Mount Vernon, Ohio, the Rite Aid store in New Philadelphia, Ohio, the Rite Aid store in Norwalk, Ohio, the Rite Aid store in Painesville, Ohio, the Rite Aid store in Perrysburg, Ohio, the Rite Aid store in Salem, Ohio, the Rite Aid store in Sandusky, Ohio, the Rite Aid store in Shaker Heights, Ohio, the Rite Aid store in Springfield, Ohio, the Rite Aid store in St. Mary's, Ohio, the Rite Aid store in Swanton, Ohio, the Rite Aid store in Tallmadge, Ohio, the Rite Aid store in Tiffin, Ohio, two Rite Aid stores in Toledo, Ohio, two Rite Aid stores in Warren, Ohio, one Rite Aid store in Waterville, Ohio, the Rite Aid store in Wellington, Ohio, the Rite Aid store in Westlake, Ohio, the Rite Aid store in Wheelsburg, Ohio, a total of six. Six Rite Aid stores in Youngstown, Ohio, and finally the Rite Aid store in Port Angeles, Washington State. Right now, that's the only one. So, most Rite Aid liquidations, one in Washington, all of them in Ohio, basically all of them in Michigan, and one in the state of California, all right now being liquidated by SB360 Capital Partners, LLC. Next, we get to Gabe's. We have the Gabe's store in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, the Gabe's store in Mount Laurel, New Jersey, and the Gabe's store in North Wales, Pennsylvania. North Wales Township, Pennsylvania, if we want to be specific here. Then we get to Old Time Pottery. We have the Old Time Pottery store in Kansas City, Florida, the Old Time Pottery in Murrayville, Indiana, the Old Time Pottery in Paramo, Ohio, and the Old Time Pottery store in Greensville, South Carolina. So that's Old Time Pottery in Kansas City, Florida, Old Time Pottery in Murrayville, Indiana, Old Time Pottery in Parama, Ohio, and the Old Time Pottery in Greenville, South Carolina. Then we get to JCPenney. We have the JCPenney store at the Shops at Bel Air in Mobile, Alabama. The JCPenney store at the Sky Center Mall in Ithaca Falls, Texas. And the JCPenney store at the Elm Plaza in Waterville, Maine. So we have a lot of liquidations going on right now with SB360 Capital Partners, LLC. That's JCPenney, Old Time Pottery, Gabe's, Rite Aid, and Sears. Well, the Sears really being the one just at the Weberstown Mall in Stockton, California, but that still counts as liquidation sales. So again, these are all of the SB360 Capital Partners, LLC liquidation sales as of Wednesday, July 3rd, 2024. So the link to the SB360 website will be located in the video description below. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and that will be it.